What's going on, guys? Car Review Guys here. My name is AJ and we are back with the 2023 Genesis GV70 Electrified. This is the Prestige trim, and if you guys want the full review, link is already down below. This is going to be 5 things to love and 5 things to improve. Next week's vehicle, I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. I believe it is a Lexus next week, so be sure to subscribe. Stay tuned. New vehicle every single week. Without further ado, let's jump to number 1 on the list. Number 1 on the 5 things to improve has to do with the keyless entry. While obviously for most vehicles I wouldn't even mention this, however, it is a Genesis, top of the line, and you only have keyless entry on the front door handle. There are none on the rear, so I think it would be pretty nice to have it back there. I mean, there's many other vehicles that have it on the rear for way less money, and this thing is just so beautifully done that it just seems kind of silly they didn't put it there. So maybe on the next model year, maybe we'll see it. Number 2 on the list is here in the rear seats, and that I think should be a optional entertainment package, whether it's a screen on each side or maybe it's one big one that comes down. I don't know, but I think there should be an option for that. Maybe $2,000, $2,500, I don't know, somewhere in there, just because, again, it's such a nice vehicle. It's, you know, at that point to where I think there are many people that may just be honestly riding in the back seat, or you have kids or whatever, so hopefully we'll see that in the future. Number 3 on the list is on the passenger seat, and not that you can see it here, however, the driver's seat, which obviously looks no different, there should be a massaging seat for the passenger that is on the driver's side, and it is super nice, especially while on a road trip. Again, other vehicles are offering it at this price point and this level, so hopefully we'll see that coming. Number 4 on the list, and this one is not for me, this is per the forum and what people you know, really want for this, so this is not my opinion, because for me, I don't use this at all. However, wireless CarPlay. Without being said, yes, there are many vehicles that allow it. This has it, you just have to wire it in. Now, the only thing is that I don't know, that's at the time of this video, right? They could potentially just literally do over-the-air type of update, I believe, and maybe make that available. I'm not 100% sure on that. However, at the time of this video, it is not available for wireless Android or Apple CarPlay. So you do have to use a wire, and there are many people that have complained about that. So is it a huge deal? In my opinion, definitely not. I don't even use it, but nonetheless, I figured I'd put it on the list because so many people have talked about it. Last but not least, the mirror. Number 5 on the list, I think there certainly should be at least an option for a digital mirror, especially being an SUV, because maybe you have stuff stacked up back there, whatever, it wouldn't matter because it would be digital with the camera. Yeah, there's nothing more to say on that. That certainly would be a nice option. Moving on to the 5 things to love about this Genesis GV70. Number 1 on the list is the exterior design. I absolutely love the fact that this doesn't look like some crazy futuristic, just I don't know, just odd looking car. It looks like a normal GV70. It looks like it's a combustion motor vehicle. And I think that's really what sells me on this thing. And Genesis just does an amazing job. I mean, just look at the details. Like even the charging port, like, did you even know, if you didn't watch my review, that it's in the grill? Like literally right there. I mean, seriously, like you cannot tell that it's even there. Little details like that, LED headlamps, the runners, the wheels, the white calipers, the design, exterior, just, I really, really like it. Not only for a full EV, even for a combustion motor, I think it's slick, elegant, classy, you name it, it looks good in my humble opinion. Number 2 on the list is the interior design. I mean, right now it is obviously daylight, so it's hard to see, but I'll put a clip in here for you. But all the ambient lighting in here just looks amazing. I mean, it even is all the way down here, all the way around. I mean, it looks great at night. And then from a design perspective, the cup holders are further back, so if you have tall cups, they're not in the way of your buttons. All of the things that you would like to control are closer to you, so you don't have cup holders in your way to get to them and use them. Ergonomically friendly, you set your hand here, you can move your drive mode selector, and then everything for the screen, you can use the little toggle. Nice to have. You have physical buttons still, but not too many of them. 14.5-inch screen, heads up display, like just the way that it's all laid out is super nice. And that ties into number 3 on the list, talking about the heads-up display and the size of the screen and all of that. Technology is great in this GV70. I really, really like it. Again, as I stated in my review even, this is a 3D instrument cluster. My guess is it doesn't show up on camera. However, you can certainly tell in person, at least I can. It is very obvious. It's super cool, looks super clean and crisp. Love that. You've got your lane centering and your adaptive cruise control, which works really well. It's cool to have them, but always much better when they work well, and they do. I have a massaging seat, which you can see right there. You just press the button and it will come up on the screen. If I press it, pelvis, waist, whole body, and obviously off. Having that, you have heated seats, cooled seats, heated steering wheel. Like, there's a lot of tech in this thing, and it is nice to have it. Number 4 on the list, and that is the ride quality. It is good. I mean, really good. It has impressed me from the very second I was in it. It all started with the G90 that I got, and I was blown away at how good that was. So I was kind of like, is the GV70 going to kind of deliver? I mean, it's cheaper, it's not, you know, quite what the G90 is, and I got to tell you, ride quality wise is up there. I mean, it is really up there. I don't know if it's quite better than the G90, but it is darn close for sure. Thoroughly impressed with ride quality, from the suspension down to just being quiet. I really enjoy it. Not to mention the acceleration, just saying. Which brings me into number 5, and that is the acceleration. Having the passing power at all times is great. That is the really good side of having an EV for sure. And the 0 to 60 on this thing being like the 3.7 to 4.1 range, it's nice, especially in a full SUV. Like, it feels weird as well. It's just nice to have. It really is at all times. And if you're charging this at home, it is significantly cheaper than charging in public. So especially an EV really may be for you if you can just charge it at home every single night. And it's certainly doable. Level 2 charger is only like 4 hours of charge time. So keep that in mind. Do your research on the EV portion of it. Plenty of stuff out there to educate you, but this thing is really nice. I mean, I'm not just saying that. You guys that are not new to the channel, you can kind of tell when I just absolutely love a vehicle, and this is top 3 that I have reviewed. For me personally, I really, really like it. Again, not the full review, link down below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you want to know anything else, just comment down below. I try to respond to every single person. As always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.